Shout out to all the VIP members watching this full interview on day 1. If you're not a VIP and you waited a full year to watch, hit the join button right next to the subscribe button and become a member for just $2.99 a month. And if you haven't subscribed, you already know what to do. Enjoy the interview. So back to, where you grew up, 178. That's mostly like a Crip area, right?
178 Hughes is mostly Crip predominantly, and then 178 Anthony, is more of the blood homies.
Gotcha. I've seen, I seen you post pictures with a blue flag on, like, at a very young age, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to know, how old were you? And like, who was kind of like pushing that on you?
So this, how I say it, like, I feel like I was in it before I got in it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one of them things where people saw me as that, because that's your relatives, that's your uncles, that's, everybody around you. So, and then on top of that, bro, them areas like from 78 Hughes, 179, 180, if that's the Ray and all that, what I'm saying? Those are like little Comptons, you feel me? Those are like little Crenshaw areas, like it's all loked out. So it's more or less like the older people around you gonna tell you what you are before you choose it.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? They telling you, it's the little homeboy. They putting beads on kids. They putting flags. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I seen a lot of pictures
in them areas, and it's the same thing. They grew up
Monterey, like it's like 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds. They throwing it up. They throw it up like they grown, yo.
Fact. Shout out Penn. Shout out Trey Pizzy. Shout out everybody.
Word. So,
and I feel like like what you were saying, like, that's how it was. Like, since a kid, and then one time, one thing go to another, and then you really in. And
when how old were you at that?
Shit, I was a kid, probably not even far from the age of the picture that you saw. You get what I'm saying? Because it was one of them things where, like, all my homies was really in and all that, and I'm in they wars. I'm doing everything they doing, but I'm like, nah, bro. I'm gonna come home how they did. Like, I'm not going, cause with my family, bro. My family, like all the little kids, they could really get blessed in. There's royalty in this shit. There's years, you feel me? So niggas don't ever have to really, you feel me?
What do you call it, like squared
like,
in or something?
Or, you put on your Logan, whatever, you feel me? But yeah, bro, it's shit like that where I could have went that route, but I'm like, nah. As a kid, I just always wanted to get busy. I wanted the last shot. I wanted to fight. I wanted to do this. So that's what it was. And
how many people you fought?
Shit, I fought my Sig. And I fought my Sig, then he whistled, and RP Primo, RP Crane, these are two brothers that passed away, that they my god brothers.
Yeah.
Primo silent the shit out of me. Bing! I said, get up, cuz. And you feel me? Him and my Sig did what they did, you get what I mean?
Yeah. You was like, what, 13, 12?
Probably younger than that, bro. I'm sure I was real young, bro. I was real young. Like, bro, like, it'd be kind of spooky to get in depth with this shit, cause bro, like the federal shit, like New York artists, bro, we be a little timid about talking about certain gang stuff, cause the feds don't play with us. You feel me, bro? But a lot of people I grew up that taught me the lifestyle, bro, they either dead or doing numbers in the feds. I done put up group pictures, and it's like 50 people in the picture and only 10 around. Shit like that. Like,
that's crazy.
So. It's real, bro. It's real wars, like, and people gotta know the ugly to this side too. Like, I don't like to just be on here and all this. Nah, bro. It's like, it's a lot of ugly to this shit, bro. Like, sometimes you think to yourself, like, what this shit ever really did for the community? Cause I believe in community revolution and progress. That's what my Crippin' stand for. I can't speak for the next person, Yeah. But it's a lot of ugly with this shit, bro.
What? I know you say it's a lot of ugly, but I did want to know, what are some of the positives you feel like it comes with? I guess, what are some positive experiences?
The positives are like drugs, bro. You know why? Because a drug could get you high for the meantime, but then you're going to feel the same way after. So you got to think about it, right? It's positive. Yeah, I gave you love. Yeah, I give you some brothers and all that, but then deep down the line, they're gonna be your brothers 10 years from now. Things are gonna switch. Is the love gonna be the same, or things gonna switch? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it might help you get a little bread and all that, but it's gonna help you also get to the feds. So it's like a drug. A drug could make you feel good in the meantime. So a lot of the gang banging is the same way, bro. You know, like, there's a lot of big homies out here, bro, that is just like pimps, and the gang bangers is prostitutes. They, you know, they pushing y'all. You get what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people won't talk about. But I take all DPs. I take all that. Like, I'm gonna speak up against anything. That's the type of person I am.
You know, you mentioned before that acronym for Crips. You know, Community Revolution in Progress. You know, growing up as a Crip, you know, and being Crip now, do you feel like gang members actually live up to like that name, Community Revolution?
Nah, hell no. Everything's different now, bro. Like, everybody could do whatever they want, bro. Niggas is buying crates and flags and all that. Like, things like that used to have to get passed down when I was a kid. You know, like, everything changed, bro. Yeah. Like, there's no structure to this shit, bro. Nobody care about knowing your literature, your paperwork, this, that. You know, nobody care about being an upstanding member. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody just want a little name. Everybody want to do this shit for their little rap videos and all that. Like, there's more to this shit, bro.
Yeah. Got you. Dude, like, so at this point in time, do you feel like gangs are more beneficial? Beneficial or detrimental to the people in the society? It's
how you see it, bro. Like, you got people where it benefits them. You got, you know, like the Chris Browns in the world and all that, where, you know, they can have them niggas hold them down and shit like that. I guess that's the way it'll be, but I don't know, bro. Like, I can't say it's not detrimental, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much shit going on. Like, it's just nasty. Like, how I explain it, bro. Like, what would you consider it?
What would I think it is? In my opinion, I feel like back in the days, you could have made a case that it was beneficial.
Because it started for something.
You feel me? But then I feel like it's that typical situation where after you overcome something, you now we have nobody else to fight. All right, let's just fight each other. You dig what I'm saying? Because when I looked at it, like, what was a lot of Crips doing in Cali? They was going to different hoods and just knocking people out. Yo, you gonna be Crip or we gonna stall off on you. Like, if I have my knowledge correct, that's what Stanley Tookie Williams and them and Raymond Washington, that's what they was doing.
Now some niggas did come home by force or shit like that. I seen it out here. Like, you know, like little niggas get beat up. Nigga, you this now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that when that happens, it kind of make me feel like, so does street people respect civilians or not? Because on one hand, because then if this person tells on you, did he snitch or did you force somebody who's not who you are to do something they not even built to do, you know?
I know certain big homies that have a little nigga like that and be like, yeah, we gonna turn him out. He gonna be like this, and now guess what? You turned them out to shooting. You get what I'm saying? You turned them out to fighting. You turned them out to all that. But guess what? You ain't turned them out to being solid.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He never learned that. That's in you.
Yeah.
You could learn to shoot. You could learn to fight. But not everybody could learn to be in a room this small with these much lights on you and cops interrogating you about a murder that you might have been in there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That sometimes that's in you, bro. You can't mold a little kid to that. That's why a lot of niggas fold up when it's that time.
Yeah. And back to the whole thing is like, when I look at it, like we're in New York, so I look at the Bronx, I look at Brooklyn, I interview people. Off camera, some of these rappers tell me certain things. A lot of these rappers, the same people you see them in music videos with, they don't even like. But they can't publicly say it. So it's kind of like, y'all really doing this to my... And I ain't trying to disrespect no gang, but it's like, some people I've asked off camera and they be like, nah, if I could take it, if I could do it over, I wouldn't beat it. You know what I'm saying? But then it's kind of like I get it because it's like this is who I am now, so I can't go back.
It's blasphemy to say certain things in games, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta, that's something that people gotta understand, that it's just how it is. You don't say things like that, you
but
know.
you know that's so fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because you see, when I was younger, I wanted to be an electrician. When I was younger, I wanted to be a basketball player. So when you younger, you might want to be in a gang, but it's like to the day you die, you have to honor something that you committed to at you what 8, 9 years old. Nigga, you ain't gonna feel like that at 30. You ain't gonna feel like that at 40.
My
But it's
thing
like
is,
we're keeping our men
mm-hmm.
at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Really, like we
stunning
really,
each other's growth, bro.
Yeah, we really 40-year-old, 8-year-olds.
Nah, trust me, bro. You know
13-year-olds.
when we see them 40-year-olds on the block still trying to holler at the young bitch and all that. You get what I'm saying? Selling Lucy's, all kind of shit. Like, hell yeah. Like, my thing is, if you reach a certain age and you survive your teenage years and all that, because, bro, don't get me wrong, a lot of these niggas is turning game bangers in their late 20s, so that's a whole nother story.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you respect it or?
It all depends, bro. It's hard, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I never vouch for somebody that might have did that. You feel me? So I can't say no. It's iffy, bro. It's not the same, though. I'm not gonna respect you like somebody that had to deal with this their whole life. You can't expect the same respect. This person's older than you in this lifestyle. This little person, you feel me? So that's how people gotta see it. But
they got more years in.
Yeah, but I feel like in the long run, bro, in the long run it's detrimental. You know why? Like I done been in courtrooms where, you know, one of my mans is getting charged with the M. You get what I'm saying? With murder, and they moms is crying their eyes out. They didn't even know what they was going to court for. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. I done been in funeral homes where we going to visit, and you know, as part of this gang shit, it's like, alright, if a soldier died, the soldiers are gonna pull up with their uniform. A cop died, they gonna pull up with their.
Facts.
So one of the lokes died, what we pulling up? Flagged up, crazy, all that. You know how heartbreaking that is to the mother and know her son died to crippin'?
Yeah.
You know how a mother feel when we come into them funerals and all that, and we dress the way she know her son died?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you can't tell me this shit ain't no way detrimental, bro.
I feel you. How, like,
you know what it is? Them mothers, you know, crying and praying, praying like, yo, bro, don't do nothing. You know, he at the end of the day, he's in a better place. And while she's crying, telling us not to do that, all we could think about is get back. As soon as we out of this funeral, we all drunk, we smoking, we gonna slide.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That's real. Do you ever feel like do other people feel that way as well, or do you feel like you kind of alone with those thoughts?
I feel like part of the reason why I go through my own mental, battles is because sometimes you feel like you're alone in these thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that sometimes that when you know too much, it could fuck you up. You get what I'm saying? It could fuck with you when you know that this shouldn't be this way, and you know your people shouldn't be living this way, and they stuck in a certain mindset. You know that shit could fuck with you.
Yeah. Got you.